Hi, my YouTube family. This is Melody from Home Garden and Fashion. I thank you so much for being here today. Today, we're going to have a wonderful time together. So Leo is the fifth sign of the zodiac that comes from the period July 23rd to August. Some say 23rd, some say 22nd. So I'll just take August 22nd. Now from generally from August 23rd starts the Virgo. So from July 23rd to August 22nd. And Leo constellation is Leo. Zodiac element is fire, it's a fire sign. Now zodiac quality is fixed and ruler is the sun, and detriment in Saturn and Uranus, and exhalation in Neptune, fall in Pluto. And as you know, Leo's being the fixed sign, very stubborn. So Leo is one of the sign which can be misunderstood a lot. Leos are misunderstood easily and most of the times taken as someone has a big ego, arrogant, and very inflexible. And I can tell you, I have experience with Leo from the time I was a tiny bit of baby. So it's a family member, Leo. So Leos are really like whatever they say. If they say the sun comes out of the west and goes down on north, you're gonna have to believe it, because if you don't, there's no other way. Because they do not like to be proven wrong, even though the facts are wrong, but they want themselves to be right all the time, which is the big ego. So Leo is the king of the jungle, the lion. The sun is in the center, all the others, the stars. So it has to be the center of attention, it has to be always right, has to be speaking from the ego. And one of the biggest experience I have with Leo, this is, I'm not talking from the zodiac point, this is talking from throughout my life experience with Leo, is they want to be right and they want everybody to listen. If there's a cat going and Leo thinks it's a dog and say woof woof, now the whole family has to say woof woof, it's a dog. And I'm the kind of person, I will say, no, it is a cat, you like it or not, I'm gonna meow. But the Leo is not going to like the meow. So when the Leo gets angry and you meow and you say, no, it's not a dog, it's a cat, Leo will literally hit you. Literally hit you. So when they get mad and they have a lot of ego. So they talk from the ego, from being arrogant and being very inflexible. Now, Leos have a lot of good qualities too. I'm not going to deny to that. They're very kind, caring, respectful, most of the times, thoughtful, considerate, brave, courageous, noble, and giving. Yes, giving, big gift giving, taking to places. That's another thing. Suppose I don't have that much money, I wouldn't take you to a very high price restaurant and feed you. I'm just gonna take you to McDonald's or Taco Bell because I know how much money I have in my bank and I do not want to prove myself the super rich or anything. I don't need to prove it to anybody. Whatever I have, I can give you, but it's going to be McDonald's or Taco Bell. I cannot take you to an expensive restaurant because that is out of my reach. And nor that even if someday, suppose I get $1 billion from, what is this? I didn't never even play Powerball. Suppose, like somebody just dropped me a ticket and I win the Powerball, right? So I still wouldn't take you to the very high price restaurant because I will think that if I feed you the McDonald's or the Taco Bell or maybe a good healthy smoothie, then I can provide 50 more smoothies for all the homeless people. So why should I take you to a very high price restaurant and waste all that money in one person? I'd rather give it to the poor who doesn't have food to eat and divide it among everybody. So, but the Leos will borrow money and then take you to the big high price restaurant and feed you, even though their bank account is zero that time. And then they will take a couple of months to pay back somebody the money they borrowed, which I never get it. Like, so that is the place coming from ego and arrogancy. So even though they're gentle, kind, buy you the most generous gifts, but actually in reality, who really needs all that? And they are honorable, they're very helpful. Yes, that is true, very helpful when you need them, but only if you listen to them. If you're not listening to them and you don't say whoa, whoa to a cat, like they say, okay, that's a dog, and you say, no, that's the cat, then no, then they don't want to talk to you because you have to be singing their tune. Leos compatibility, who they can marry or be friends or be partner. Generally compatibility is with Sagittarius or Aries, the fire sign, but that doesn't mean they don't fight with each other. Yes, they do, because that's the power struggle. One said I'm right, the other one gonna say no, I'm right. So it's like two fire signs, too much to handle. Now, Aries and Leo, they sometimes like the way they think, they're both kind, giving, and want to live in luxury. Leo kind of fall into that, and but they're sometimes they do match with fire sign like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but you see, Gemini being two-faced. Geminis are like two-faced. They'll say something to your face and behind your back something. Geminis had the biggest problem, cannot keep a secret. Like you tell them a secret and they say, hey, can you not tell that I have a lot of gray hair in my 20s? And I colored them. I probably lacking B vitamin or stressed too much. They will say yes, yes, yes. Gemini will say yes, yes, yes. I won't say. And next thing you know, all your friends know that you need a 20s and you got a lot of gray hair, because a Gemini cannot keep a secret. They have to tell, because they have these two faces together, so they will tell. Like they're just not good at keeping secret, period. So, and the Leos and Libras always have fight. I remember there were two females in my neighborhood, and their dad was to call grandpa, and their dad always said that these two sisters, one was Leo and one was Libra, so these two sisters, when they're friends, they're best friends, and then when they hate each other, they could see each other in the dark and literally kill each other, like that kind of hate. And they will go on, like they will be friends a month or two, and then they'll go on hating each other, not to talk to each other for 10 years. And if you ask them, why are you not talking to each other, they'll say, well, really can't remember why. But that's kind of relationship between a Leo and a Libra. And Gemini I already said, but Aquarius. So why is the Leo have good relationship with Aquarius? I wouldn't say good relationship. Well, Aquarius always gonna stand for the truth. So if the Leo said, all right, I'm saying the sun is up from the north and goes down to the south. Aquarius is going to say no, comes in the east and goes in the west. So then the Leo wouldn't like the Aquarius. But Aquarius being like so kind of like adjusting to every situation. You see, Aquariuses don't really cause that much trouble. Always adjusting to every situation. So they will just put up with the Leo. I wouldn't say it's going to be a match made in heaven or anything. They'll just Aquarius just gonna put up with Leo. But there are certain characteristics Aquarius might admire, because Leo would take the Aquarius to expensive restaurants, give nice gifts, and then do things for them, or when they need help, take care of them. But then again, when the Leo said to a cat, a dog, the Aquarius got to say, yeah, it's a dog, all right. It just looks little. So yeah, so Leo's best bet is a fire sign, a Sagittarius, Aries, those fire signs. Now, Taurus is like kind of Leo's enemy, because see, the Taurus and the Leo, they just don't just get along, because Taurus is always force things on Leo, which Leo doesn't like, so they can considered enemy. And like Gemini is also like a bit of enemy, not so much. Gemini is just lie or betray Leo, so if you call that enemy. So Leo should avoid like the earth sign Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, because these are sort of difficult for Leo, and it is sort of difficult for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn to even deal with Leo's drama. I would say drama, because they want everybody to listen to them, do things the way they want. Like relieving, you know how the lion in the jungle, lion is the ruler. If you don't listen to the lion, you're dead, right? So you gotta listen. So the water sign Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio also find it very difficult to handle Leo. I have seen Cancer and Leo becoming mother and son, and I have seen the Cancer mother actually loved the Leo son a lot, but whenever the Leo son came, the Cancer mother became extremely ill. And now the reason why, because Leo would come and impose tons of their rules and regulations and lecture the Cancer mother on all the things the Leo needed to be done around the house or anything. So the Cancer mother, which will be always sick in bed from the day the Leo sun would arrive, and then gradually she'll get better as the Leo sun left, but she will cry day and night for that sun. But still, life would get better for her, because she doesn't have to listen to this Leo's rules, ruler of the jungle. So basically, Leos are left with, if they want to do marriage or family, they are left with Sagittarius, Aries, or at the least the Aquarius, who would just put up with anything. Leo's enemy is a Virgo. Really, Leos tend to make enemy of the Virgos, because see, Virgos have the habit of knowing everything. Virgos like a big nose uncle. They need to know everything about you, and if you can't tell them everything about you, you're just out of their circle. So Leos often find it very difficult, because Leos like to keep things secret. Now, They will tell somebody they trust, but not so much because they think they're the ruler of the jungle. They don't need to say to anybody whatever they're doing. But this actually makes impossible for the controlling nature Virgo who wants to know everything. It infuriates them like, oh my god. Like suppose a Virgo and a Leo husband wife. Now Leo is the wife and Virgo is the husband. Now it's going to infuriate the husband that, oh my gosh, she's keeping so much secret. God knows what she's doing. But it's just the nature that the Leo will not tell. The same thing with the Sagittarius will not tell you where it's going, what it's doing, all these things secret. But this secret behavior might become very difficult for a Leo. So even though that is the choice for Leo, a Sag, or an Aries, but that's going to come. Being together and having the same kind of nature. Now, Leo's strength and weaknesses, let's talk about the strength. They are very caring, kind, giving, nurturers, and they're the first your friend who'll come when you need it. They're filled with uh, deep moral sentiment. They believe in doing the right things. They believe in taking care of their parents, taking care of their wife, respecting them, bringing flowers, celebrating birthdays, celebrating anniversaries, taking out to eat, as I told you, taking to the finest restaurant, dining, whining, all that thing. But then they might have to borrow money to do it, but they will do it. So they have a lot of good qualities. And then their personalities is like they are very ambitious. Oh, the king of the jungle had to go on the top. Very loyal, confident, courageous, creative, honest leader. They protect the family, and they always since they being the king of the jungle, they always seek attention. They are loyal, they are passionate, they're sociable, loving, caring. And they're the kind of a husband that you would want. But remember that, like when the king of the jungle roar, you better listen. So Leo's lucky number is 159. Leo's ruling planet, as we all know, Sun, the ultimate source of energy. So Leos are full of energy, very energetic, can work from day till night, whole day, and in any kind of business they go to, they're successful. They can go to the top levels and work, very hardworking, educated, and they can get any kind of education, get into any kind of business. But Leos actually signs very good in their personal business, like open up their own business, because as being the boss, they in their lifetime they might have to change 20 or 30 jobs, because every job lasts for them a year or two. And same goes for the Sagittarius, because they are very like stubborn, bossy. They want to be the boss, do not want to listen to anybody, want everybody else to listen to them. So because of these, they become like how king of the jungle, the lion sits all alone. So they're kind of lonely, and also it's good for them to just have their own business, run it their way. They're very hardworking. They will definitely do 7 days a week. So it's good for them to have their own business. So that's the best career for them. Leo's lucky days are Thursday, Friday, Sunday. Sunday, of course, because the ruler is the sun. And lucky alphabet is A, L, Y, and F. If that's what they're looking to buy a house, that name or that neighborhood or area or city or country. And they should provide water for the sun god every morning, called sun salutation. They could just say some mantra, uh, and then and offer just a we call a lota, a vessel of water, pour it to the sun god, and just pour it to the god and prayer. So, and then Leo's lucky color, I'll give the mantra at the end of the video, okay? And Leo's lucky color is gold and orange, just like the sun, morning sun, the bright beautiful morning sun. That's the lucky colors. And Leo's the best job is their own business. They will sign a lot. I don't want to name anybody in my videos, but you know, the female who was in the business, Leo, she probably rules all the businesses in the area. So I mean, she has been in business for years. Everything in her name. Everything, the flower pot, the cooking pot, you name it, the cooking napkin, the bedspread, everything. You go to Walmart, you go to Kmart, everything is in her name. And their colors, this kind of orange and gold is good for them because it's kind of echoes their confidence, their creativity, and their courage and their confidence and energy. So it's good for orange and yellow. Okay, now Leo's unlucky color. So if someone is Leo, they shouldn't wear this light color, not wear beige, cream, pastel shade. It is considered unlucky because Leos become very dull in their spirit and makes them restless and just not happy, very unhappy. This dims their energy and makes them kind of like a boring, sad, and dull. So it's the opposite version of what they represent. So they should not wear light colors. And Leo's main, the lion, as we all know. So the lion is the ruler and has to rule. So Leos are bold and they should wear the bold color. They represent the symbol of courage and prestige, which they have it. They own the most expensive cars, the houses, the travel, the eating outside, whining, dining, friends, become the boss and being the center of attention. And they are loyal to the company, and but working for others just doesn't go for them because they cannot stay too long. Same thing with the Sag. And they're like a gold which come because it's like, you know how gold is so expensive, so they become like very pretentious. Leo's arrogant and they use bold orange color to harness their energy and feeling to make it to the best. Leos need to be the center of attention all the time. You know, that is their characteristics. They are in a family where like 4 kids and mother has to just cater to the Leo, listen to the kid Leo, or the Leo won't be happy. They always like to be in charge of the entire family, all the people, but everybody needs to agree to what the Leo said and has to do it. They are also Leos in charge of the heart, chest, and the spine, the organs, and they are strong, brave, richest, and will put their heart into whatever they are involved. They're doing. Leos, like very creative, takes the ideas to a next level and make sure the job is done. And they have a high energy to finish everything. They can achieve anything that they set their mind to, and they are like really, really very super humans. They are very powerful enough to challenge any kind of work, take any kind of work, put their mind into it. But then they have a downside too. They're very stubborn, could not um, find don't make it easy to work with people. Whatever they say, it has to be always want to be in their way, like king of the jungle, want to be the center of attention. But they have the most charismatic personality. They are attention seeker. They have lots of courage and they have a sense of leadership. Like they can lead any place, and they're open to interact with the outside world, and also very confident to take any kind of project and take it to the new level, make it to a new success. And their friend circle is also huge because they get along with people and they know their self-worth, and they know that how much they can make, how much ideas they can put into things. And so they, even though they are wrong in something, like for some fault the company lost money, but it's impossible for Leo to accept their failure because they're the lion, so how can they be wrong? And also and just like the fire sign Sag, in the same way Leo and also the Aries, these three signs have a very bad thing because they get angry and they get very violent, and they will hit. So they will throw, they will hit, they will yell, they will shout. Their anger is so much. So they are, when they're nice, they're kind, giving. But when they get angry, that's just too much anger. They should learn to control their anger and not to get so much angry, violent if the things don't go their way. So Leos are ruled by the star, which is warm, and also which is the all the planet system revolves around them, so they just want their life to be like that. Everybody is revolved around them, or they are the center of the family, and everybody has to listen to them. They are artistic, and they're fearless, clever, brave, and they're able to get any kind of job done with no matter what kind of struggle you give. They always look for total victory, and they're highly confident and they are confident about their abilities. So Leos are invincible hero, as they can carry out any kind of job. They have a lot of courage. They're not afraid of anything. They're like royalty, and they want people to pay attention to them and worship them. And if you're not that person, you're not going to say wow wow to a cat, and like Leo's gonna say, okay, this cat is a dog, and I want everybody to say this is a dog and does wow wow now. If you're a kind of person like me who said no, the cat is a cat, and you don't want to be my friend, that's fine. Bye bye. Never see you again. So then there's not for Leo, because then Leo say, okay, I don't think I can work with you because you're calling a cat when I want you to call the cat a dog. I say, no, thank you. So they're like that. They want to be the true king, but they want their subjects, the king's subjects, to listen to them and sing in their own tune. They are Leo's tune, not in their own tune. They are great communicators. They are also able to share their feelings once they feel comfortable with you. And they are loyal, and they expect some kind of commitment and loyalty. Also, they expect obedience from you before they can make you their partner or be passionate and become intensely passionate. So Leos, because of these characteristics, they are just better owning their own business, not have any uh, working for some other people. That'll just last a year or two. So Leo's family life is good as long as the family listen to them and they're the center of attention. They make all the decisions because they're like so arrogant, egocentric, and stubborn too. If they are not with the right person, that can become training for the Leo, because Leos need to be with the right person. So, like, if they are with a person who does not follow Leo's rule, then Leo feels very lack of motivation, lack of energy, because they have a big heart and richness, and they want to give, they want to be caring, but they want to be boss, they want to be king of the jungle, they want to be the ruler, they want to be heard, and they want everybody to listen to them. And if this doesn't happen, that brings disappointment, and they get depressed, and they just do not like to be in that situation. Another thing Leos hate, Leos like fun, loving, just happy life, materialistic, material things. Yes, they do take care of parents, elderly parents, and all that, but one of the downside of Leos is they don't like when they're stressed, like when they're under stress, when they're sick, they need somebody to take care of them, and when they become baby, and then when family members sick, then they don't like that time. So that time is kind of very difficult time for them. They like every day to be going to work, bossing around everybody, making lots of money, come back home, take their fancy BMW, take the family for a night out, ride, and get everybody ice cream or cookies or candy, whatever. And then just come home and then watch a little TV, go to bed, and do it all over again. But if there's like family sickness and they have to be in the hospital, they have to take care of somebody, that is just so draining for Leo. They just emotionally get drained. And then trusting nature makes them hurt if someone is makes them not listen to them, as someone who does not pay gratitude to their kind and giving nature, like someone opposite of them. That's why it is important for Leo to carefully choose their business partner, their partner in life, their friend circle. Now, family we don't choose, we just drop into a family as a kid. So When that happens, Leo kind of slowly isolate themselves from that family because they don't like to be emotionally drained by family members who just not agree with their rules, views, opinions. Leos have the biggest ego. They are so confident and conscious. They are respectful to their elderly parents, and also they are responsible for their mm, work and life. They want to take the total responsibility, but they are very stubborn too, and they deny to work or live or be with somebody who does not like their rules, does not like to live life by their ways. So that's when the problem comes with Leo and other zodiac signs. That's why the Leos are the most misunderstood zodiac sign. So to sum it up, Leos are actually amazing people. They are the most miraculous people, like the sun, and very courageous, powerful, very rich, successful, educated, can get all kinds of education, become in the top, just like the Sag. But just only problem, just like the Sag, severe anger. When they get angry, get violent, and then they want people to listen to them. If you don't listen to them, you're their enemy. And whatever they give you, whatever they do for you, you need to be thankful, fake gratitude. If they know that they give you, they do things for you, but you talk about them behind their back, that is just the total crossing point for Leo. So this is a little bit video about a Leo, and it's mostly genuine review about it because this comes from um, understanding their nature from my baby age till now. A lot of family members are Leo. So thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll see you with many more. Bye bye. Hi, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. Thank you. May God bless you all.